There. My name is Wolf Larson. Today I want to talk about something I talk about in my book, Capitalism Sucks. I talk about many things there. And one of the things I talk about is that white, black, brown, Jewish, Muslim, Christian, gay, straight, bisexual, regardless of where you're from, regardless of what language you speak, all workers of the world share a common struggle. When you hear the slogan, "Workers of the world unite," you've heard this slogan so many times that it almost feels like a cliche. But let me tell you something. I made outstanding union wages as a longshoreman represented by the ILWU. Why? Because white, black, and brown, we were all united together in fighting for better wages, in fighting for better benefits, in fighting for better working conditions. All of the longshoremen were united together. When the workers are united, they can have a better wages, they can have better benefits, they can unionize. Working class people have been divided against each other for too long. Before black people migrated to the north, they used to divide the working class white ethnics against each other. Sometimes by religion, Protestant and Catholic, other times by all the different ethnic groups, keeping them fighting each other all the time to divide them. Later, when the blacks immigrated north, they divided the working class people by color in order to weaken the working class people. And in these desperate times, when working class people are losing their jobs, when working class people are losing their homes, it is important that working class people unite together to defend their unions, to spread massive unionization across the country, because we working class people, we are producing the wealth of this country. We working class people, we made the United States of America one of the wealthiest nations on earth. We make the railways run. We built the highways. We built the buildings. We provide the electricity. We make everything run. And what do the rich people do? Rake in the money. What do the big corporations do? They rake in the money. They cause gigantic economic disaster with their greed, with their, what do they call that, derivatives, and all of that. Okay? And they want working people from the United States of America to Europe to Africa to the Middle East to Asia to pay for this economic mess that the rich people caused. Neither the Democrats nor the Republicans care about the suffering of the working class people. The politicians, Republican or Democrat, and the wealthy of our nation and the world live privileged lives like 19th century French royalty, while endless people across the earth are suffering with economic misery. And in the Middle East, people have begun to rebel against that, fighting not only for democracy, but fighting because the cost of goods are going up, the cost of necessities are going up, and wages are not going up with them. This is a problem throughout the entire world. The fact of the matter is, in the third world, the situation is desperate with the rising cost of living and wages not going up. And in the United States, things are not very good either. In Europe, things are not very good either. Working class people are watching their unions being smashed, are having to give up so much, and the rich people and the big corporations raking in the dough and profiting from this misery. This is why the Democrats and the Republicans, the Labor and the Tories, all these political parties stink because they represent the interests of the rich. Look at what's the first thing that Barack Obama did when he got into the White House? He bailed out the big corporations and the rich people, which was also the last thing that George Bush did in office. George Bush, Barack Obama, the Democrats, the Republicans, they only care about the interests of the rich. This is why the workers need their own political party, regardless of the country. Workers in the United States should forget about the Democrats and the Republicans and build a workers' party. Workers throughout the world should build their own workers' party that will fight for them, especially in the Middle East. Workers in the Middle East need their own political parties that will fight for their interests. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.